Hi students, in today's class we will go through exercise 3.2 questions 4 to 7. So the question is, which of the following pairs of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent? If consistent, obtain the solution graphically. That is, you have to check which of these pair of linear equations are consistent, and if they are consistent, you have to show the solution graphically. So the first pair of linear equations are x plus y equal to 5 and 2x plus 2y equal to 10. When you look at these two equations, you can see if you divide the second equation by 2, you get the first equation. That means both the solutions will be same. So when you take the values of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2 and compare the ratios, you can see a1 by a2 is 1 by 2. B1 by B2 is also 1 by 2 and C1 by C2 is also 1 by 2. That is, these two equations will give you coincident lines when you represent it on the graph. That means when coincident lines, you have infinite solutions. So as there are solutions, you can say these two equations are consistent. So in the question they have asked, if consistent, obtain the solution graphically. So we have to draw the solution table for the two equations. So the first equation 0, 5 and 1, 4 as the solution for this. And the solution for the second equation is also the same. That is 0, 5 and 1, 4. That is because these two lines are coincident. So this is the graphical representation of solution. So all the points on this line will be solution for this pair of linear equations in two variables. So the next pair of linear equations are x minus y minus 8 is equal to 0 and 3x minus 3y minus 16 is equal to 0. First write it in the standard form. After this, write the coefficients. That is a1 equal to 1 and a2 is equal to 3. b1 is equal to minus 1 and b2 is equal to minus 3. c1 is equal to minus 8 and c2 is equal to minus 16. So when you compare the ratios, you can see a1 by a2 is 1 by 3, b1 by b2 is also 1 by 3, c1 by c2 is 1 by 2. That is minus 8 by minus 16. So 8 by 16 is 1 by 2, negative and negative will be positive. So you can see a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, not equal to c1 by c2. When you compare the ratios and you get a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, not equal to c1 by c2, you know it is parallel lines. So when the lines are parallel, there will be no solution. So this pair of linear equation is inconsistent. Here we got inconsistent pair of linear equations. So you don't need to draw the graph. The third question is 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0 and 4x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. So here when you compare the ratios, you will see a1 by a2. a1 is 2, a2 is 4, b1 is 1, b2 is minus 2, c1 is minus 6 and c2 is minus 4. So a1 by a2 is 2 by 4. And b1 by b2 is 1 by minus 2 and c1 by c2 is minus 6 by minus 4. So here a1 by a2 means 1 by 2 is not equal to b1 by b2. That is 1 by 2 is not equal to minus 1 by 2. So you get a unique solution. Unique solution means the pair of linear equation is consistent. So if consistent, you have to obtain the solution graphically. So here, draw the solution tables. When you write y in terms of x, you get 6 minus 2x. And for the second equation, when you write y in terms of x, you get 4x minus 4 by 2. So you can see when you give the value of x as 0, you get 6 minus 0 is 6. Similar way, when x is 1, 6 minus 2 is 4. And for the second linear equation, when you give the value of x as 0, you get minus 4 by 2, that is minus 2, and when x is 1, 4 minus 4, that is 0. So after plotting the solutions in the graph, you can see you get intersecting lines. and the point of intersection is the only solution for this pair of linear equations. That is 2, 2 is the solution. That is x value is 2 and y value is also 2. So when you give these values, you can see 2 into 2, that is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. And similar way, 4 into 2 is 8. 8 minus 2 into 2 is 8 minus 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So this x and y coordinates are the solution for this pair of linear equations in 2 variables. Similar way you can try for the last pair of linear equations. The fifth question is, half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 36 meter. Find the dimensions of the garden. So here it is given the garden is in rectangular shape. So this is the length and this is the width. So you know the perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into length plus width. That is 2 into length plus breadth. So here it is given half the perimeter of a rectangular garden is 36 meter. So half the perimeter means half of 2 into L plus W, that is L plus W. So this is the half the perimeter of the rectangular garden. We have to find the dimensions of the garden, that is the length and the width. So let the length of the rectangular garden be x and let the width of the rectangular garden be y. Now it's given half the perimeter of the rectangular garden is 36 meter. So we have got half the perimeter as length plus width. So here length is x and width is y. So half the perimeter is 36. So this is the first linear equation in 2 variable. Now it's given whose length is 4 meter more than its width. So here the length is x. So x is 4 meter more than the width. So y plus 4. So this is the second equation. So we have got the pair of linear equations in 2 variables. Now we have to find the solution for this pair of linear equations. As you have only learned the graphical method, we will use the graphical method to find out the solutions now. So draw the solution tables. So here the solution table for the first equation is this and the solution table for the second equation is this. When you write first equation in terms of y, you get 36 minus x. And for the x and y values, y value as 36 when x is 0. And when x is 4, 36 minus 4 is 32. So this is the 2 solutions that I have taken for the first equation. And for the second equation, when you write y in terms of x, you get y is x minus 4. So when x is taken as 0, y value is minus 4. And when x is 4, y value is 0. So after this, plot these 2 solutions in the graph. So here 0, 36 is 0 and 36. So whenever the x value is 0, you know the point will be on the y axis. And when the y value is 0, the point will be on the x axis. So here 0, 36 and 4, 32. So these are the 2 points. So draw the straight line for the first equation. And similar way, 0, minus 4 is the solution for the second equation and 4, 0. So this is the second point. So when you draw the straight line, you can see both these lines intersect at one point. That means only one solution is possible for this pair of linear equation in 2 variables. That is, you will have only one value for length and breadth. So you can write length of the rectangular garden is 20 meter and the width is 16 meter. That is, you can see here x is the length and y is the width. So 20 plus 16 is 36. Similar way it's given length is 4 more than its width. So length is 20. 20 is 4 more than 16. Sixth question is, given the linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0, write another linear equation in 2 variables such that the geometrical representation of the pair so formed is intersecting lines, parallel lines and coincident lines. So let's check for the intersecting lines. You know the condition for getting intersecting lines, that is the ratio of their coefficients is a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. So here first equation is given, that is 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. So we have to frame a second equation in such a way that a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So take some values for a2 and b2 such that you get a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. So you can take 3x plus 2y minus 8 equal to 0. When you compare the ratios, you can see a1 by a2 is 2 by 3 and b1 by b2 is 3 by 2. So this a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Whatever the value of c1 by c2 be, if you get this condition, you know, it will give you intersecting lines. So we have to find the next linear equation so that you get parallel lines. So for parallel lines, you know, the condition is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. Try to get the values such that a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. So take here 4x and here 6y and here some value like minus 17 or anything you can take. So that c1 by c2 is not equal. So when you check here, you can see a1 by a2 is 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2, and b1 by b2 is 3 by 6, that is 1 by 2, and c1 by c2 is 8 by 17, minus 8 by minus 17, that is 8 by 17. So you can say a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. So you'll get parallel lines. And the last is for the coincident lines. So in order to get coincident lines, you can just multiply this equation by 2. So the condition for coincident lines is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. So it's easy. You can just multiply this equation by 2 or 3 or any value. You will get 4x plus 6y minus 16 is equal to 0. So here when you check, you can see a1 by a2 is 2 by 4, that is equal to 1 by 2. b1 by b2 is 3 by 6, that is equal to 1 by 2. And c1 by c2 is equal to minus 8 by minus 16, that is equal to 1 by 2. That is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. That means you will get coincident lines. So the seventh question is, draw the graphs of the equation x minus y plus 1 equal to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Determine the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and the x-axis and shade the triangular region. That is, two linear equations are given here, that is x minus y plus 1 equal to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. These are the pair of linear equations in two variables. Now we have to find the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines. So first we have to draw the solution tables and take the solutions to plot on the graph. So for the first equation, you know, when you write y in terms of x, you get y equal to x plus 1. You take y to this side, so you get y equal to x plus 1. And for the second equation, you get y equal to 12 minus 3x by 2. And after this, give the values for x. So when you give the value of x as 0, you get the y value as 1. When you give the value of x as 3, you get the y value as 4. So here for the second equation, when you represent y in terms of x, you get y equal to 12 minus 3x by 2. For x value 0, you get 12 by 2, that is 6. And for x value 2, you get 12 minus 6 by 2, that is 6 by 2, that is 3. So plot these points and draw the lines. So for the first equation, you get 0, 1 and 3, 4 as the solution. So this is the straight line for the first equation. And for the second, equation you get 0, 6 and 2, 3 as the points on the graphs. So this is the straight line for the second equation. Now you can see a triangle formed. So here in the figure you can see you got intersecting lines. So 2, 3 is the point at which the two lines intersect. So this is the solution for this pair of linear equations. And we are asked to determine the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and the x-axis. So this is the point of intersection of the two lines, and x-axis you have the points -1, 0 and 4, 0. Therefore, the vertices of the triangle are 2, 3, -1, 0 and 4, 0. So you have to shade these triangle region. So this is the triangular region formed by these intersecting lines and the x-axis. Thanks for watching.